Hey guys, we are back with another one of CCA's interview, which is part of our outreach series. For those who don't know, my name is Aaliyah. I am the community engagement here at CCA and a facial difference advocate where I enhance public awareness of and education on individuals with visible differences by amplifying voices within the craniofacial community. I too was born with a facial difference called Golden Heart syndrome that came with a long road of surgeries, therapies, and a lot of rehabilitation. But as y'all already know, it never stopped me from achieving any of my goals. So today I am joined with Chloe Moy and Lainey Tran. Chloe and Lainey are both majoring in business administration, united by a shared dedication to making a positive difference. Their campaign, Bringing Smiles Despite Miles, began with Chloe's journey of being born with a cleft. Their goal is to raise funds to help ensure that children with clefts have access to the life-changing treatment they deserve. How are you guys doing today?
Oh, good. Wow, yeah. So like your confidence, your energy. Wow.
Yeah, it's inspire us.
Yeah, we really like it.
Thank you. And like when you reciprocate that same energy, it bounces back off. So it's the same way to you guys as well. And you guys are really like paving the way for the craniofacial community and just for other people in general. How does it feel?
We feel like it's like because it start with our journey.
Hmm.
So it's I feel very happy when I could like help because I receive all the surgeries and the care that gave me this healthy and beautiful smile. So like it stayed with me and I've always wanted to do something to give back. So I'm honestly very happy right now. So to help other children to like being confident with their smile. Yeah.
Right, right. And I love you're saying every smile has a story because it really does, no matter what type of smile you have. And Lainey, your thoughts of, just sharing this charity organization with Chloe. How does it feel not being, having being a lived experience in this organization? How does it feel from your perspective?
So actually I and Chloe didn't experience the same thing, but that doesn't matter because like we do have the same goal is to have help children because I love children
Mhm.
and she's wanted like she received like love and support and she want to give back and that is inspiring me too. So I think this is why we are here to spread more our project is that to help bring smile to cleft children. Like yeah.
Yeah.
That would be like my thought when we join this.
Yeah. And I love that because we need to start amplifying more voices, not even a part of the community, just anyone in general. We need a lot of young voices, because I feel like they resonate more with hearing us, if that makes sense. And I feel like we give off a fun energy that these kids are willing to listen to. And like I said, I'm extremely proud of you guys. A huge fan of bringing smiles despite miles. And my first question for the both of you guys is how do you balance being a full-time student with leading a social impact project? Because you guys are both majoring in business administration, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you find that balance? Because being superheroes on and off camera, come on now.
Yeah, we truly like we are truly full-time students, like which sometimes is really busy. But like we decided to have like a fixed time each week to like Saturday morning we just have a meeting, come up with new ideas and like schedule for the content we are doing. So like for me, so I would in charge to do like finding content to it's like we have an educational post, like a series to
Right.
that. So I'm in charge of finding content for that and also finding ideas to record, to do the rules.
Mhm.
Yeah. And that is usually I use like 2 to 3 hours a week and or maybe 2 to 3 days, yeah, to do those. And after that, Chloe will be like in charge of designing the post.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so actually we divide tasks based on each person's strengths and interests. So like for example, Lainey will be in charge of preparing content and I'll do like the visual for the post. So it's kind of very efficient and we
Right.
can easily keep track on what we are doing. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I love that. See, me and social media, we have a love and hate relationship. Like, I am so behind in editing, and it's so bad, guys, because I'm like, I have so much content that I've recorded from past events and past projects, and I get so overwhelmed with editing and like just hearing you guys just bounce off each other. I'm like, yes, 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 keep it, yeah, yeah. But my next question and this question is for Chloe. And I know we spoke about in the beginning about how, becoming an advocate, we have regained confidence within ourselves and how it's so important we teach the younger generation or whoever is willing to listen to our stories that confidence is a key. So my question for you is, how has your personal experience shaped your confidence and outlook for today?
Um, my journey with Cleft is kind of a mixed bag of emotions, like fear, insecurities, hope, empathy, and self-love. Like I usually used to be very shy when meeting or talking to people, but because I'm very scared, like to answer the questions that I didn't know how to like answer about how I look like. So I was like, when starting Bring Smiles Despite Miles, it's really changed that. It gave me the chance to connect with other individuals and families who going through the same journey as mine. So I feel understood and feel seen. So I really like so it's really boost my confidence. And even now, like sometimes I feel I get shy, like talking to a camera or doing an interview like this. But I think just being me and being confident with my difference would somehow be a courage for someone else to do the same. So I think, yeah, like I would love to be someone that others can relate to and we can grow with. Yeah.
Mm. Oh, and you're proving all the courageousness right now because, like, I totally feel you. And, like, isn't it so cool that there are so many people that are opening up, especially on social media, about their stories with a facial difference, and we're able to relate or, like, scaredly, bravely, confidently because it's so important that we hear different narratives and it's just so cool because like I've been in this advocacy journey for like 3 years 3 years and I met
Wow.
so many of us and I feel like you can resonate with this. It just motivates me even more every day to continue what I do, to continue on creating changes, to continue to, fight for our equity and accessibilities and accommodations. And it's just so cool. Like even like having like this interview series, like who would have thought? Like I'll be speaking to you both about bringing smile despite miles. And like, hold on, I have to shout out the logo. I love this logo right here. Like, come on, guys, look at this. Yes, this is yes. Oh my goodness. But Lainey, my question for you is, what have you learned from working so closely with Chloe and being part of this advocacy journey? Have you learned any new information? What's going on? I want to hear from your perspective.
Yeah, so actually, like just though we just only two of us working together. But I can say that she is one of the best teammates I ever have. And actually, I learned how to cooperate, to divide tasks, to like do like a content. I think just a content creator, but it's not like that. But actually, I can have a chance to fight in like to do on social media, which is also my I think just an interest of doing video, doing finding content, writing, but most of us is like the thing that I learned most of it is like to find more, to know more about Cleft. Because before joining this, I just know about Cleft in general, just Cleft, Cleft lived, and that's all. But
Yeah.
after joining it, as a person who find content for educational posts, I learned more about it. I learned that what they have to facing is not just about like an experience, but they also facing like health issue, hearing issues, like delay in language or speech. And that is like it's made me feel empathize for what they are facing. Like it's just not about like appearance, but also inside. And I just realized that our community, like Cleft community, is everyone is warrior because like for what they are facing, they still feeling confident and want to spread love to other people to make them more confident about appearance. And I feel that that inspired me a lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And I tell you, the love, it never stops. It continues. And I love how like inclusive we are, all of us. Because it's like, it doesn't matter what facial difference you have, cleft, or if you have golden heart, or if you have Nature syndrome, we're all in this together. Because, I like to say different is beautiful. We all have our differences, but we tend to forget that we're all the same at the same time. So it's so cool that you are able to realize that and to realize that beauty it comes from everything and everywhere. It's just that sometimes we're not paying attention to it, really, and there's beauty in everything. And just to hear both of you guys' stories, I appreciate you guys so much because it takes a lot of courage, a lot of confidence, and a lot of bravery to just be here and just to speak about this important cause. And my next question is, whose idea was to start this charity and to pair with Smile Train? How does it even happen? How does it get started?
Oh,
I think it's maybe start from Chloe because she's the one who started.
so a big part of what inspired Bring Smiles Despite Miles was my own journey with Cleft. So I used to feel insecure with my scars, my smiles. So which are those things are now what I realize that I should proud of. So I don't want children to growing up feeling that way. I want them to see their smiles as something beautiful, something powerful, and something they should be proud of. Yeah.
Right, right. And how did you guys meet?
Yeah, we in the same class and yeah, we just like accidentally like bump into us like we just in one class, but I just feel like we have destiny,
Yeah,
yeah,
this was
some
not
connection.
accidentally. This was not
And one
accidentally.
day she come up to me and she said like, "Do you want to do volunteer project with me? I have this, and this." And I just like I don't have any thought in my mind like just yeah, let's do it. Just try because like we don't know her and like just why don't we try? And then yeah, and now we are here.
Yeah, like I was so surprised when I asked her. I reached out to her and said, "Hey, I have a project. Do you want to join me?" And she was like, "Oh, what is it?" And I said, "Like bringing smiles for children with cliffs." And she was like, "Okay, let's meet." And then we just discuss, and then we like
Yeah, just
just
do it.
started.
Yeah.
See, everything happens for a reason. This was not accidentally. Lainey, you are a real one for just let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah.
True.
We all need that one friend and be like, yo, let's do it. We got this. Because once we got that in our mindset, like, okay, we're gonna do it no matter we don't know which way this is gonna go. We're still going to
Yeah.
try and see if we're gonna succeed. And like, look at y'all succeeding. and actually getting more communities and families involved together, giving them resources and information, resources, because you got to realize like we're just part of the US and there's so many other countries within our vicinity that doesn't even have any resources. So I like to say like we are so extremely blessed to be able to know each other, to love one another, and to just be here and talk about our stories. And again, everything happens for a reason. I love the duo between you guys. It's so, like
Yeah.
I said at the beginning, it's so important to hear a different perspective. And Chloe, like, I admire your resilience. It takes a lot for you to be on here and share your story again. Because for me, like, I'm a public speaker and I do get nervous all the time, it never goes away. But that means you're doing a good thing. That means that like you're still putting yourself out there. You're being visible, not proving only to yourself, but to society that we're just human beings just like you guys. And that's a great accomplishment. Because like for me, like I never would have thought I would be here, a public speaker, confidently loving my flaws, my imperfections. Like I said, like how you said, Chloe, like I was so shy, like extremely. Like I was so mute. Like I did not talk to anyone. I let everyone's misconceptions and perceptions that they made upon me, I just kind of lived through that. And basically those like teen years and elementary years, like I literally was just existing, existing. And now I'm 23 years old. I finally get to say I'm actually living my identity, my truth, and you guys are too. And I thank you so. I know I say this so much, but I truly thank you to the bottom of my heart because I dreamed of having this community, you know? And it's so important for the younger generation to see not only me, but you guys, all of us collaborating together. And I know that you guys are Vietnamese, right?
Yeah, Vietnamese.
Yes. You guys travel there, right?
Actually, we
Yeah, we lived here, we moved
yeah,
here.
Wow. How long did you live in Vietnam?
for like me it was like 19 years.
Yeah, me too. 20, 19 years.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
you guys are just new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What made you move here?
Family.
Yeah,
I
family.
You
think,
have a
yeah.
lot of family here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
there's family on my mother's side. Yeah,
Mm.
they're here.
And Chloe, quick question. How was your medical care taken care of in Vietnam?
Yeah, like in Vietnam. I got all my surgeries and care in Vietnam.
How was that? Was it a positive experience for you? How was it?
Also, actually, all my surgeries and care, all my surgeries were done by a medical team from Japan.
Japan.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, they actually like there's different medical teams from different countries, and they
Mhm.
will fly to Vietnam like maybe once a year or twice a year to do the surgeries for children in Vietnam. Yeah, so.
And how was your experience? How did you deal with that? The surgeries, the doctor's appointment? Because for me, I disliked going in the hospital. It reminded me of why I was there. How was that for you?
Yeah, I have to say, I was so scared,
Mhm.
like so anxious and so scared before each surgery.
Mhm.
Like, like there's a fun thing that my my family really wanted me to pursue nursing, like studying to become a doctor or dentist, but I was just so scared. Like the feeling, like because I got through like 6 surgeries and they have a grafted bone surgeries and it's so hurt, it's so painful that I really, really scared of like doctors or like whenever I have to go to the hospital, I'm so scared. Yeah,
Mhm.
but yeah, I don't know how you feel. do you scare of like having to meet doctor even though like there's no surgery at all? Like just come to meet the doctor to see like how you're doing like that.
Girl, I'm going through it now. I,
Oh,
I, I did not know I had medical trauma until now. I'm 23 years old, and last year I was supposed to do my final jaw surgery. And I'm of age now to say if I'm able or if I don't want the surgery. And this has never been in the palm of my hand. It has always been my parents' decision. So since now I'm of age, oh my gosh, that means I have to learn about my syndrome. That means I have to talk to these doctors that overlooked me, that thought I was invisible, or to this day kind of see me as only a patient. And I realized that, oh wow, like I'm in this kind of leadership role and I'm actually taking my power back and it's scary. Like I walk into these doctors one, I'm like, oh my God, it's like everything just turns off for me and it's a horrible feeling because I'm like, wow, like how are they able to just steal away my power just like that? And I'm walking into a hospital. But I don't even know how to even put it all to terms because I'm still trying to put the pieces back together and trying to make sense in my head because I'm like, am I the problem? Is something, or is it the doctors? Like, I don't know what's going on, but like my whole team, they are amazing at what they do. They are the best. They created all this. And I I started talking to other people who are, lived experience with other facial differences, and they say the same thing too, that when they enter a hospital or a regular doctor visit, it just they have those feelings that it's just they're not able to communicate what they want to say. They get choked up or they just feel like they're not meant to say anything. And like how I mentioned, I was supposed to have that big jaw surgery last year. I finally stood up to my surgeon. I was like, oh, if this surgery isn't going to help me breathe, sleep, eat better, I don't need the surgery. If this surgery is only going to help me just look physically appeasing, then I don't, yeah, that's not what I want. Like I'm an advocate. I fight for, loving yourself. Once I finally stood up to him, it was a crazy response that I got from him, but I realized that when you're speaking to, your team or any doctors or any medical professionals, they're always seeing like, okay, like we are forever their patients. And it's like, yeah, we are patients, but we are human too. So I know I went on a whole rant, but Chloe, you hit that when you said like it's hard.
yeah.
It really is hard, but like that is one of my main goal is to change up all the, negative narratives in the hospitals and change up and make it a better like environment in the hospital for these patients and for these kids and to know that representation can be there at the hospitals because I remember when I was always entering for surgery or anything, I didn't remember seeing anyone that looked like me or resembled me. But if you speak to my mom or dad, they would always say like, "Oh yeah, we saw this girl that had the same symptom," and I would be like, "No, I don't remember seeing anyone." So, what we're doing right here, right now, speaking about this issue, speaking about this topic, and spreading more awareness on how the medical field and how medical professionals can make a better environment. It's so important and so beneficial. So, thank you so much for sharing and being vulnerable, because not a lot of people are able to talk about their medical history and their journey.
True.
Do you have any upcoming surgeries or are we done?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm actually done. Yeah.
Woo! That's perfect. How do you feel?
so happy I don't have to meet with the doctors anymore.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And you guys are both majoring in business administration, right?
Yeah,
Business administration. What are your aspiration goals with the major? What's going on? Like,
Though I'm not good at numbers, but I really want to try like experience myself in data area. So I'm
yeah.
gonna like choose to work with business analytics when I transfer to university. Yeah,
Ooh.
I'm kind of like being more inside. So I really want to work with words, like express myself through words and image, but I really want to like read how numbers work to know like what they are saying. So that's why I want to choose that in the future, maybe.
Yeah. I love.
Hmm.
Yeah.
For me, I'm pretty interested in finance
Hmm.
because yeah, I think like still I still have a lot of things to learn, but I think finance is kind of very helpful.
Oh yeah.
Like yeah, like you understand like how everything works and it's really helpful.
Yeah, and though we're not like you see, we didn't in the same path, but actually we do have a
Yeah.
big interest, like have the same interest, the same goal, the big heart. Yeah, so that's why this make us like work until now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And both of you guys, your passion, your dreams, like they're both very vital in today's society. So like I wish you guys nothing but the best. Like you guys are already like on your way to your goals. I'm excited for what bringing Smile Despite Miles has in the future. Any plans, any more content, do you guys have events? Do you guys do events? Fundraising events?
Last year, yeah, we also did with like a brand here called Seven Leaves, and also yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
so like we just cooperate with them.
Yeah.
We like register their volunteer carry. We just buy their food, I mean their drinks, and then they can like withdraw the money for
Right.
us.
yeah,
Yeah, we try to reach out more, but for now it's that.
That's huge. Wait, what are the two brands again? Name them again.
Seven Leaves,
Seven Leaves.
and then Panda Express.
Yeah, Panda Express.
And oh my God, that's I love it. Express. Like, I would love to see more about both of you guys and more stories and just little things. I know
Yeah.
people say the same thing, but like it's so important. Like I love like you guys have the energy and it would be so cool to just get more, information and resources. And my last question is if you had to speak to your younger self, this question is for both of you guys. If you had to speak to your younger self, what would you say to her right now?
Do you want to start
Wow.
first?
Yeah, sure. I have a lot to say. So, if I have to say, like send one message to my younger self, it would be don't be too hard on yourself. You're not alone. Yeah. Because I used to feel like I'm not seen, I'm not understood,
Right.
and feel very alone.
Mhm.
But there's a lot of people out there sending you hugs, sending you kind words. So just don't let the hurtful words haunt you forever. There's still a lot of things for you to explore, and there's a lot of people out there, yeah,
Mhm.
really see your strength, who really understand what you feel. So, like, I used to keep myself within a small circle. I don't um really give myself like an opportunity to reach out to people who share the same journey with me. So I really hope that I could do that soon. Like before, like it took me so long to really be confident, like to start a project like Bring Smiles Despite Miles, even though I have dreamed of doing something like this like way before,
Mm,
but something just kept me back. Like I was just so scared. Like I just always think of those words
mm,
that yeah, the hurtful one. And so I think just try to be you, and then someone will understand you, and then yeah.
no. Lainey?
Yeah, and me, I think that one of the things I always say to me is be confident because we are young and we're free, but out there we still have a lot of more things to experience. So just be confident to just do it. Like just do it.
Mm,
You never know that it's a chance or a good opportunities to get to know more about this world, know more good people out there. Yeah, and I think like just yeah, just be confident because I used to be like so a kid, isolated and myself with everyone. And I just feel like when I realized that, I just see that it's just a small world in front of me. And just one day, I feel like, why don't we come out and go to new places, experience new things, and we never know that what we're gonna get from that. And the more we go, the more we learn. So that's why I want to say, just be confident because we're young and free.
Yay.
And y'all both are living proof of literally everything you said. Like, Lainey, just do it. Like, if you didn't say yes to Chloe, like, who would have thought? Who would have knew? You know? And you just
Sure.
just do it. Like, literally, you are a living example. And Chloe, literally, I'm gonna say this because like we can relate on another level, but like it literally takes a lot of courage. I remember when I was, um, in high school, and I would just hear even my own inner thoughts like, "Oh, you're not capable of doing this. You're not able to do this. You're not worthy. You don't fit the standard type. You don't do this." And I hear the outside noise too, saying the same thing. And I realized that like they don't know me. I'm just listening to the outside noise, and it's being internalized into my inner thoughts, and I'm listening and replaying it every day in my head. And I'm realizing like those are not my thoughts. Those are other people's thoughts that I've registered in my head. So for us to be able to defeat that outside noise is truly amazing because now we're able to, okay, people are going to talk, people are going to be rude, but that's life is not rainbow and sunshine. As long as you know your worth and who you are, that's all that matters. Be you. Be you. And it really is the best feeling. Like when I tell you I'm living my dream of just being myself. Like I tell people every day, like I never thought I could be in this position where I'm able to just, I don't know, be goofy. Cause like I'm so goofy. I'm so unserious, but serious at the same time when it comes to serious conversations and things that needs to be changed. But like besides that, like I'm just love to speak to other people and hear other stories so we can share these stories and amplify more voices. So what you guys just said, you guys ended it perfectly. And one last thing, what can we look forward with bringing Smile Despite Smiles in the future? What can we look forward to?
Mhm. I think that we really want to spread more, to reach out to more people, and they can know more about us because like we do positive things, and we want them to feel that too. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is what we want to do, and also like raise donation for Cleft. Yeah, for Smile Training to give like free surgery for Cleft children. That is our big goal, and we really want to try our best more and more in the future to get spread our bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
Hmm.
we still have a big goal ahead, which is like raise fund $50,000 for Smart Train. So yeah, a long path ahead.
Yeah.
You're gonna get there. I know for sure you're gonna get there, due to faith and just do it. Like you said, lady, just do it. Just continue on being you and just continue to be dedicated and be determined on what your goals are and just do it with love, and just have fun with it. Have fun, you know? So thank you both so much. Chloe, Lainey, thank you so much for being a part of our series. It has been such a pleasure chatting with you today. And if our audience wants to learn more about you both, where can they follow you on any social media platforms?
You guys can follow us on Instagram with the name of Bring Smile to Find Miles.
Wait, I love the promotion. Yeah, I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, do you want to say goodbye in Vietnamese?
Okay. Yes. Okay, teach me.
It's gonna be a little bit hard.
Okay.
Yeah. So goodbye. Tạm. Yeah. The T sound. Tạm.
Down.
Yeah.
Down.
Biệt.
Yeah, it's gonna be like tạm biệt.
Tạm biệt.
Dambi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like tạm biệt.
Dambi.
Yeah.
Dambi.
That's good. Okay.
Okay, let's sing it together.
Okay.
And thank you guys so much for watching. Dambi.
Wow. You're doing so good.
Wait, that was so fire. Now I'm gonna say it the whole day. My kids took away from me. Now I'm gonna say, hey, Dambi.
Oh, really good.